Hey guys, welcome to the Bows. Today I'll be talking about the fighter on UFC 267 that I think is a lock, and that's Alexander Volkov. Alexander Volkov will be going up against Marcin Tybura, who's on a win streak, and Volkov is coming off a loss to Ciryl Gane. If you look at the guys Alexander Volkov has lost to, which hasn't been a lot of guys, I just don't see how Marcin Tybura has those same abilities that those other guys had that they're able to exploit Volkov. So the losses Volkov had in the UFC were Derek Lewis, where he was winning the entire fight up until the last 4 seconds of the fight. He lost to Curtis Blades, who's probably the best wrestler in the division now that DC's not there. And the last guy being Ciryl Gane, who he lost to, who is a prodigy and a fantastic striker. In this matchup now, Volkov versus Tybura, Tybura is not going to have the striking abilities, in my opinion, or the speed to get inside on Volkov and land big strikes. He's probably going to have a slight speed advantage over Volkov because Volkov's not all that fast, but Volkov is pretty good at controlling distance, and Tybura is going to be a lot smaller than him. And Tybura just doesn't have the background in elite-level striking. His striking's not bad, but it's not elite, and it's maybe not even all that great because he's been exploited against Greg Hardy in the striking department. He beat Greg Hardy because Greg Hardy has no ground game, and Tybura is very good on the ground, but the striking at times is quite lackluster from Tybura. I think Tybura knows he's going to have to try and get the fight to the ground, which isn't going to be easy to do when Volkov is a much bigger guy, and historically speaking, his takedown defense is pretty good. Volkov against anybody not named Curtis Blades. Alexander Volkov's takedown defense is 67%, and I believe Marcin Tybura's takedown accuracy is somewhere around 46%, 47%. So just based on those numbers, it doesn't seem likely that Tybura is going to be able to get the fight to the ground all that often, if at all. I also wouldn't be surprised if Volkov comes out pretty much unscathed in this fight. I just think it's a really tough matchup for Tybura, and Volkov is very, very good. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't get the credit because he's lost to some guys that are just very, very good and tough matchups for him, like Curtis Blades. And I actually think he could beat Curtis Blades. It'll just be tough because Curtis is relentless with the takedowns and stuff like that. But Gane is on another level, I think. So he's up there with the elite, in my opinion, Volkov. And I don't think Marcin is there. Come Friday, after they do the weigh-ins and then face-offs, I think you're going to see how big the size discrepancy is. I think it's almost expected because Volkov is probably the biggest guy in the division and maybe the biggest guy in the sport. But people don't realize how small Tybura is. Tybura is about, I think, 250 pounds. But just frame-wise, he doesn't have the same type of frame that a lot of these other heavyweights have. Yes, I'd be very surprised if Volkov doesn't get the win, and I'm also expecting a finish. I'd be surprised if he didn't get the finish either. But my other fight that I would have to pick as a lock on the prelims would be Lerone Murphy over Makwan Amirkhani. That just seems like a very tough matchup for Amirkhani. Kind of the same story as the Volkov-Tybura fight, in a way, because Makwan Amirkhani has a very good ground game, but not all that great of ability to get the fight to where he wants it to be, and Lerone Murphy is very good and very well-rounded and a good striker. Alright guys, that's all I got today. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the Volkov and Tybura fight. Do you think I'm underestimating Tybura? Do you think Volkov is going to smash him? Let me know. Alright, till next time, peace.